Okay, good morning, everybody. This is CK here, Sunday, 18 February, on the third day of Chinese New Year, and at 11:28 hours. This recording is based for all the cryptocurrencies that has been um, posted in the Facebook to buy. Okay, and what is the possible outcome in the next coming week? Um, Before that, I want to wish everybody a happy Chinese New Year. Okay, 恭喜发财，万事如意，心想事成，and 身体健康。Okay, now let's go into this. Okay, I've been screaming in the Facebook to buy LTC, BTC, and XRP. Okay, all right. So let's cover some of this and what are the rest of the alternate coins. I got some positions in the rest as a market positions, but generally the bulk of the earnings, bulk of the purchase is in LTC, BTC, and XRP. Okay, so let's delve into this now. Um, Now this for the LTC, the reason why I was screaming out loud was when there was a crossover. Okay, this was a channel that it was trading down. Okay, on the pullback like this. Okay, there was a channel, and okay, and the price went up all the way up to 350, and after that just starts sliding down. Okay, sliding down. Now, okay, and then after that, it the reason why I was out, okay, is because it actually traded back into the channel, and after that it pops back up, and there was a bullish crossover, and that's when I was screaming out loud in the Facebook and says, buy LTC, buy LTC. Okay, now the crossover between the two lines is very very important. Okay, these two lines, one is the 10 days moving average, simple moving average high. Okay, on the high side of the closing price. Okay, on the high side of the trading price, and of course the other one is the 20 days moving average. Okay, these two sets the pace for the rest of the trading in the coming weeks. Okay, so at this point in time, we are seeing that that LTC has actually moved up significantly up to about the 240 range. Now, this I'm still holding on to this part here. Why? Because it is now we are seeing a inside bar. Okay, an inside bar here. Okay, let's tune it down a bit. Okay, all right, and okay, let's erase off, and I'll redo that again. This bar. The price is actually moving within this inside bar here. Okay, right, with an upside bias thing. Now it's still trapped in the Ichimoku crowd. Okay, so chances are that it will be trapped here for a few more days. But as you can see that it's actually leaning up to the upside breakout of the Ichimoku crowd. Now when it break out of the Ichimoku crowd, okay, two things will happen. One is that short covering will come in. Second thing is that the bullish buyers will also come in, because the fact is that it is moving higher. Now, down the when it's trapped in the inside bar here, inside bar like this, okay, within this trading range, within this trading range is coiling around in the hourly and the 4 hourly chart. Okay, you don't have to go into the 4 hourly and hourly to look, but it's actually now coiling in here. Okay, when it coil here, the longer it coils, okay, any breakout to the upside, okay, is very very bullish. Okay, and any breakdown on the downside is going to be very bearish as well. Okay, so what do we do? Simple. Okay, nothing. Okay, you're not going to do anything at this point in time. You got a position. Most of you have a position here. If you haven't been buying, okay, do not buy at this point in time. Okay, now at this point in time is to hold your position, set an alarm somewhere here. okay, at the okay, somewhere here, which is about close to 204. Okay, 204. All right, now if 204, just set an alarm here. Okay, you don't have to worry about the upside breakout because we are going long. Set an alarm here. Now if it trades below 204, okay, it's time to get out. Okay, it's time to get out, and it will probably come down to here and settle down somewhere here and try is another day to go up. Now, okay, so just set an alarm at 204. The price alert alarm in your eToros for LTC at 204, and if the alarm pops up, you know that it's trading below, and it's time to take profit for all this that is all these gains that is from here to here. All right. Now, I'm very bullish on LTC for the following reason. On the weekly chart, going down to the weekly chart here now. Okay, weekly chart here. You can see that this is a morning star. Okay, this is a morning star pattern, a reversal pattern. Okay, the stock LTC traded, okay, back in November. Okay, exponentially up, and then after that, okay, there was a pullback, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. Okay, lower high. Now this is the median line. This is the median line of the Bollinger Band, which is the 20 period moving average, which means 20 week. Okay, in 1 year. Now it's still going up. Okay, it is still going up. All right. This bar engulfed 3 weeks of trading. 3 weeks of trading, and today is the close of this week trading. All right, it is likely to close very high, okay, very high here, and forming a morning star reversal pattern. This is a morning star reversal pattern. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to just use another color. Down and up again. Okay, this is a morning star reversal pattern, and it actually traded higher than the breakdown. Okay, the breakdown of this red bar here is traded higher. Now, in all probability, this stock LTC is going to go higher in the coming weeks. Okay, in the coming weeks. So LTC hold, right? At this point in time, hold. There's nothing to do. Okay, there's no divergence in the daily chart. There's no RSI divergence in the trading on the daily chart. Okay, no RSI divergence in the daily chart, and therefore this is a position to hold with a with an alarm set at somewhere at 201. Okay, I'll type that down into the Facebook post later. Okay, and just set the price alert alarm at this point in time here. Now, this coiling is important, and whenever you see this coiling, okay, it's not to take a position, okay, but to hold and maintain a position. All right, if you haven't buy anything, wait until it breaks out of this bar. Okay, wait until it breaks out of this bar here. Okay, this high. All right, this high here, and then after that you can add to your position, and it will probably be going up to 326. All right, 326, or maybe even at least maybe up to $300. Okay. All right, when you reach $300, we'll talk about it then. All right, next. Okay, BTC is the mother share. It's the mothership. Same thing. Okay, same thing. I was screaming out loud is when there was a crossover. Okay, when there was a crossover here. Okay, when there was a crossover here, it broke out of the channel, and after that it started to climb up. Okay, so we have a good percentage gain on this position here, but the Bollinger Band is now kind of still trapped in here. So I'm probably seeing a bit of a pullback here before it start to go through this crop. Now, BTC is not going to go to the sky at this point in time because it has a lot of resistance to chew through. So probably you're looking at about close to maybe in a month or so before it chew through this 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 Ichimoku crowd here at this point in time. All right, as we speak. Now, what is important here? What is important here is this on the weekly chart. The same thing. Okay. What do we see? We see okay, just give me a minute to call up the ink. Okay. It traded down from a morning star and after that a reversal pattern. Now this is not still as bullish as LTC because for this entire week it has not traded above the breakdown, but okay, from a technical analysis point of view, this is actually still very bullish. Okay, we are now at the start of an uptrend. Okay, we are actually at the start of an uptrend, and there's nothing to be afraid of this. No, don't go and read all the reports in there and says that BTC is going down to ground zero and everything, but the chart pattern is showing that it is actually going up. Okay, so really, hang just give me a minute on this one. Trying to get the ink up again. Doesn't matter. Okay, same thing here. Okay, same thing here. Now, if there's anything to be bullish about, this morning star in the weekly chart is an important development. Okay, it has crossed back into the median, above the median line. Okay, of the 20 week moving average, and therefore this in all probability is going to climb slowly up to the 19,000 range. Okay, 19,000 range. Now whether it hit 19,000 range is remains to be seen, but at this point, as we speak here, this reversal pattern is important thing that we can take note of. Okay, and we are now entering at the start of a weekly chart reversal. Okay, a weekly chart reversal. Okay, so there is a lot of rooms, a lot of days to run. Okay, there will be up and down days. There will be up and down days as long as the 10 days simple moving average high is above the 20 days moving average high. Okay, we remain the direction to take adopt in the BTC is still up. Okay, it's still long. All right, so that's for BTC. Now Bitcoin Cash is the same. I got a small position in the Bitcoin Cash about grand, but this Bitcoin Cash, why am I in the Bitcoin Cash? Because as I said that in the Facebook post that I wanted to be a very short-term trade, because Bitcoin Cash tends to have a very explosive move whenever it breaks out of a certain price level. Okay, now this part here, we're looking at about close to 174, 172. Okay, once it breaks out this one, normally it has a very explosive move. Okay, for 1 or 2 days before it starts to settle down again. So in the meantime, it's a very small position. In about $1,000, nothing much. Okay, but once it crosses 1754, okay, we are looking at it trying to penetrate through the Ichimoku crowd. Now on the weekly chart, okay, again we are seeing morning star reversal, same thing. Okay, so 1754, 1764 range. Okay, this is the one that we look out for. Okay, once it crosses this here, okay, the sky's the limit. Okay, because this reversal pattern is completed. Okay, now Ripple. Okay, Ripple is a very difficult chart to read because of this pullback. There was no high. It's very difficult to read. That is why, okay, in order to trade Ripple, okay, I have to use the weekly chart to see the high, the last high. The weekly chart at this, we are not in a full-blown uptrend for Ripple yet. Okay, that is why most of you were writing in the Facebook says that Ripple is not going anywhere, but it is going somewhere. It is slowly climbing back to the last week high, okay, which is 123, 123. Now, once it crossed 123, okay, $1.23, okay, it has formed a high, a higher high on the weekly chart, okay. But at this point in time, with all the cryptocurrency running forward in the uptrend, okay, it is all probability that Ripple will do that as well. So at this point in time, as we speak, Ripple, okay, Ripple is still very much trapped in the trading range. This candlestick here, okay, this candlestick here, where the low is at about 0.89 and the high is about 123. Okay, so it is trading within an inside bar with an upside potential, because there was a crossover of the 10 days simple moving average high and the 20 days moving average high, and this one is likelihood to pips out of 123, and then after that it will accelerate its movement, because on the weekly chart it is now in the full blown uptrend, and we will have a higher high, okay, and higher low seen, and it will go. Now actually, just prior to that, I did post in the Facebook that there was an RSI divergence here, an RSI divergence. You can see that while the stock was while Ripple is actually falling lower, the RSI was actually diverging. Now, we didn't want to take a position there and then, because at that point in time it would be great if you take a position there, but because BTC was not doing well, every cryptocurrency was not doing well, isn't there's no reason why we want to do that, to just to buy on the RSI, but actually at the end of the day, in retrospect, we with an RSI divergence like this drop here, this candlestick here, okay, was the turning point for Ripple. Okay, for the turning point for Ripple from 0.71 all the way up to 1.23, which could have easily doubled money. But because the entire cryptocurrency was actually still in the doldrum, it was still coming down. Okay, so that is why I didn't make the call. But I did post in the Facebook, if you read it, okay, in the Facebook, is that there was an RSI divergence seen on Ripple, and it's possibility that the trend has changed, and and it's perfectly true now in that this entire thing, okay. But the environment was very bad for then, and it was not good to enter. But now have we entered at the late part of it? No, we have not, because on the daily chart, the 20 days moving average and the 10 days moving average crossover, okay, 10 days simple moving average high and 20 days moving simple average high has crossover, and therefore this part here is still now very much trading in. We didn't lose much. We lost about 4 days of climb, and now the Ripple is actually taking a break here, coiling between this bar here. It's actually trading within the inside bar of this single candlestick here. Okay, now that is a lot of coiling. You're talking about, you're looking at about close to 7 days now, probably 8 days of coiling, and this coiling is going to be, and once it cross above 123, the move will be very, very explosive. Okay, extremely explosive, because of the fact is that the number of trading days has been almost a week coiling between this trading range. All right, but on the weekly chart, okay, the mother chart for all stocks, crypto and everything, okay, we are seeing a reversal pattern. Okay, we are seeing a reversal pattern, and once again it cross over to 123, we're looking at a reversal pattern, and at this point in time, they pull back into the 20 period moving average here. Okay, 20 period moving average is actually very bullish. It touch it, it bounce out, close high, okay, into the middle band with a green bar, and now it's actually slowly climbing up again, forming a high on forming a new high. Okay, we are hoping that it cross over a new high, above 123. But on the daily chart, the inside bar is telling us that in probability you will break out, and once you break out, the sky's the limit here, because this entire pullback is over, and hopefully this is really hopefully it goes up to $3.50, okay, at the last high. but in all probability, this is still very much in the weekly uptrend. Okay, Dash. Dash is the same thing. Okay, Dash is the same thing. An RSI divergence coming down, coming down. Okay, when the price was coming down, the divergence of the RSI was still is pretty obvious. Okay, and there was an engulfing candle here, bullish engulfing candle here, which we could have bought here again, as I stress again that the environment was very poor. Okay, to take any position on long side for when back then, and it would be better now to trade when there was a crossover. Okay, yeah, we lost a certain amount of profit, but it's better to be safe than sorry in this case here. And I want to see actually on the weekly chart, it's the same thing again, and on the same thing again on the weekly chart. Okay, you can see that there's another morning side. Okay, reversal pattern forming. Okay, penetrate through the 20 period moving average. Okay, and now on this today, right here and right now as we speak on Sunday here. Okay, if it close high above this, okay, Dash is going to be moving pretty fast. Okay, to the upside. Now Ethereum. Ethereum is the one that I'm actually very bullish now on this one. Okay, you can see that from the weekly chart, from the weekly chart, this crypto has actually been the most bullish of all. I've been saying that all the time. Okay, went up, pull back, okay, lower high, lower high, lower high, and now you have a single candlestick that is going to pop and close high above this. Look at this candlestick. It went down and came up. Okay, all right. This is really bullish. Okay, this is really bullish, and if the candlesticks close high as by the end of closing day today at the 6 a.m. Singapore time, okay, Monday morning, okay, and it close above this, Ethereum is going to fly. Okay, and Ethereum is going to fly very fast. Okay, so I'm watching this at this point in time. I have a market position on it now. In the next tomorrow in the morning. Okay, maybe late night. Sunday midnight. Okay, I'll just watch it and put up post to this, and maybe transfer some of the money that is stuck in LTC or XRP, and move them to Ethereum, because Ethereum, in all retrospect, this one is in a very weak bullish uptrend. Okay, higher high, higher low, and now it's reversing around and probably be reaching about once it cross about 1005. Okay, 2005 is a very immediate target, price target. Okay, so um, no entry point at this point in time. But if you look at the daily chart, it actually has now moved into the Ichimoku crowd. Okay, and it's already crossed the 20 days simple moving average high and the 10 days moving average high. There's no crossover yet. So if there's any pullback, it's great. But if it once it pops out of the Ichimoku crowd, okay, this is some bullish territory. Okay, this is bullish territory in the daily chart, and this guy is going to be doing this. Okay, a daily gain of almost 2 weeks. Okay, moving from 7 grand all the way to 1004 in just 2 weeks. So doubling your money in 2 weeks. So Ethereum is the one that you don't lose sight of this. Okay, don't lose sight of this. But it's trapped in an Ichimoku crowd, and at this point in time, so I'm not going to make any buy call. But once it pops out of the Ichimoku crowd, yeah, we should be in Ethereum in all retrospect, and going for the momentum. With the momentum gain, you probably go to this in double digit time, and after that going up to 2005. So just watch for this at this point in time. Okay, all right, Stellar. eToro just got Stellar in. Okay, Stellar is actually in the same category as XRP. Okay, but in XRP, okay, promise faster transaction time and lower cost and everything. But XRP is the one that has a lot of bank support. Okay, not XLM. Okay, probably XLM is looking at the gaming industry or whatever. Okay, but from a charting point of view, same thing. Okay, same thing. All right, still very much in the channel, but look at the crowd. Okay, that in much resistance to go. So once you trade above this crowd here, okay, all right, you should be taking a higher position than what you have, okay, or if you have a position, um, but if today as we speak, okay, it has crossed over the 20 days, okay, and the 10 days is curving up. So it's kind of trapped in here with the crowd in above, okay, on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. Okay, there's not much to look at a weekly chart here because eToro has stupid thing about consolidating this data, but in investing.com you can probably see a better weekly chart. It's the same thing as looks exactly the same as Ethereum. Okay, but so I would, because we have position invested. Okay, and eToro spread on Sunday is actually much higher than the other than the normal working days. So we're not going to move our currency, our cash, okay, into XLM. Okay, all right. So let it trade above here. Okay, and see how it goes. Okay, if it trades above here and close positively above the Ichimoku stock, okay, probably move some money from the LTC into here. Okay, maybe of a grand. Okay, from LTC, move the profit into XLM and let it run from 50 cents to 90 cents, which is a good 80% return on the profit. Okay, so in summary, I say again, okay, all right, LTC hold because it's trading within the inside candlestick on the daily chart. Okay, hold. All right, set the price stop at about 201. Okay, all right, Bitcoin is still running up towards the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, all right, but the one that I'm looking at is on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, where it actually trades higher than this big candlestick here, the breakdown, okay, which is 1155, 1180, okay, 11,800, okay. All right, Bitcoin Cash, same thing, okay, still it's reversing now, but it has not gone into full blown uptrend yet, okay. Um, um, Ripple, Ripple, okay, Ripple remains extremely bullish, extremely bullish, okay. All right, be patient, be very patient because you can see that it has got this this is coiling within this candlestick here. Okay, all right, every day it is trading within this range with an upside potential. So any breakout breakout of 1.23, okay, we see accelerating to 1.77 double click time, and we are looking at a very profitable profit of 80% return on the investment. So all right, so be very patient with XRP now. Okay, be very patient with XRP now as it's trading within this inside bar. Okay, and it's coiling up for its next run. Once it coils up for its next run, across 123, okay, 1.78, 1.85 will be a very immediate target range. Okay, and we should be taking some profit there and 128 and let it pull back, or if it cross above, okay, cross above, okay, now what if it cross above 1.87, wow, okay, the sky's the limit, and 350 will be inside within the month. Okay, so just we are at now. In summary, we are at the start of the turning. Okay, we are at the start of the turning. Okay, it is important that we take a position now. Okay, take a position now. Okay, and make sure that we manage our money. Okay, and move it around to who is the runner at this point in time. We are in the runner. Okay, but and once it break out here, LTC, you probably see 325. Okay, after that we'll move the bulk of our trading capital into other crypto that is lagging behind and follow the trend. Okay, the trend now is turning. Okay, don't miss it. Okay, don't miss it. All right. And this is the first A wave. Okay. All right. And hopefully this year 2018 will be a great year for crypto trading again. Okay. All right. You guys have a great Chinese New Year and stay happy and may this year of the dog brings you the best of health and wealth to you and your family and do take some time off from your driving and everything and spend a bit of time with your families because this Chinese New Year is only once a year. Okay, Gong Xi Fa Cai and once a week. Bye bye.